Hello and welcome back to day 17 of the TFN Health Challenge. Today, we're going to be talking about unhealthy foods. Some of the most promoted foods are popular food choices because of their widely advertised commercials, but are they healthy for you? The advertisement industry are masters of concealing the negative ingredients in food by creating healthy looking packages and catchy commercials. Here's the truth you ought to know about some of the most common foods in America. Unhealthy foods. Fruit juices are loaded with processed sugars like fructose, which goes straight to the liver and starts making fats. These juices contain mostly artificial flavoring, not real fruit. You're better off buying real fruit and blending your own smoothies and shakes. So let me recap that. Fruit juices are mainly water, and then they just add a bunch of artificial flavors and sweeteners to make you think that there's real fruit in there. And so apple juice, we're giving all these children apple juice and we wonder why diabetes is growing so much. Fruit juices, stay away from them. Protein bars are processed bars with sugar and artificial sweeteners. Essentially, these bars are space foods that have long shelf lives due to the added preservatives. You're better off blending protein powder into water or milk. Yeah, so these bars are going to last forever. And there's a reason why. Anything that lasts so long as a food product is likely full of unhealthy ingredients. Okay, you could take this thing up to space and it would still be fine 10 years later. Cereal are loaded with refined carbohydrates and sugars. These products capture the favoritism from children, and there's no wonder why. You're better off buying puffed grains and adding fruits like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and bananas to add flavor. Margarine is not a healthy alternative to butter. It is full of artificial and processed ingredients. These products are loaded in trans fats that are connected with high cholesterol. You're better off using regular butter in small portions. Key phrase, small portions. Don't overdo the butter. Ice cream are loaded in trans fats, sugars, and synthetic preservatives. You want to learn how to make homemade ice cream. Ice cream back in the day used to be a little bit healthier, but now, with the processed food industry booming, they've kind of ruined ice cream for the most part as well, just loaded with sugar and artificial flavoring. Soda. Even diet soda is unhealthy. Diet soda is loaded with artificial sweeteners and has effects on the body the same as regular sugar. So essentially there's no benefit in drinking diet pop. It's just good marketing. You're just saying I'm drinking diet, but in reality it's almost the same as a regular soda pop. Diet actually usually has more artificial flavoring in it, which just is terrible for your system. I mean, it triggers the insulin response the same as real sugar would. Your body is really smart. So when you try and trick it with artificial sugars, it's still going to respond the same. You can't trick it. It's not going to work. So stay away from soda as much as possible. Stick with water. There's nothing wrong with water. Add lemon juice to water, add flavorings to water, squeeze some oranges into water. You can make water fun. Stick to water. Pizza, loaded in calories. Roughly 500 calories comes from 2 slices of pizza. Stick with the thin sliced pizza for lower flour consumption. So pizza altogether isn't terrible for you. I mean, there's different kinds of pizzas that are worse than other pizza, obviously, depending on the toppings that you put on it. If you have a all vegetarian pizza that's thin sliced, that's going to actually be pretty good for you. But if you have, a triple meat with, thick crust and you got the cheesy crust on it as well, that's all going to be really, really unhealthy for you. And it's going to cause a lot of bloating because of all that flour. So today, most of the popular food brands load their food with a high amount of sugar. Try to avoid foods with artificial sweeteners and processed ingredients as much as possible to maintain a healthy metabolism and immune system. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.